Here's 6 things that are holding you back in life. There you go, bad sleep. You're literally affecting every part of your body if you don't sleep. I got this book. Yeah, I read this book as well. There's so many bad things that happen if you don't sleep. So what matters more is how consistent you are with sleeping. So the time I sleep is like 10:30ish to like 11, and I've been doing that for consistently. So you shouldn't have a lot of screen time before bed, and you shouldn't eat too soon before bed, but honestly if you do, it's fine as long as you're like consistently not doing that. Let me write the next thing. Drawing's done. That's the second thing. Can you guys see it? Honestly, I've been a victim of this for a large portion of my life. I was playing video games so much. So many hours. Honestly, if you're like a teenager or like younger, then I don't think it's that big of a deal to play games, because like you don't really have that much like stuff to do really. But even then, I would like, if I could change one thing about my life, I would definitely tell my younger self not to play games. It's fine to play video games every now and then, but if you're playing like more than like 5 hours a day, then yeah, you definitely need to reduce that. So if you're addicted to it, then I recommend you slowly reduce it. And I think the best way to reduce it is to replace it with other things. So if you fill up your free time with productive things, then you will naturally play video games less because you will have less free time. So yeah. So there's the third thing. Here it is. Mindless scrolling. This is like just as bad as video games, honestly. I think this might be worse because in video games there's like the element of grinding, practicing and improving your skills and whatnot. And with this, it's like even worse. The content people watch is just as bad. The system is very bad because stuff like that, which gets the most engagement, is what's fed into the algorithm, because the algorithm wants people to stay on their platform. So the stuff that gives the most dopamine is the stuff that is promoted more. So yeah, it's like a bad cycle. Like everyone's trying to make the most addictive videos possible, so it's very bad for us. Alright, the next one is awful diet. I used to be a victim of this as well. I used to eat a lot of bad food when I was younger, like chocolate and pizza, burgers, so much stuff. Yeah, I've replaced my diet with healthy stuff, such as I eat fruits, vegetable, chicken, rice, potatoes. Honestly, it doesn't really matter like what you specifically eat, as long as you're not eating the bad food such as those, and also processed food as well. Those are very bad for you, and yeah, obviously these foods are not good, and yeah, we should not be eating this whatsoever. So yeah, let's talk about the next one. Now this next one is sort of similar to the last one, but I figured I'd include it anyway. Why am I getting blowy? Alright, it is an inactive lifestyle. So if you're not exercising and at least doing some form of physical like exercise, you don't even have to go to the gym, but that's like the best one in my opinion. But if you're not at least going for a walk or like doing any sport or something like that consistently, then there's a lot of disadvantages that come to your body and your mind and your confidence. So yeah, this just comes down to laziness, honestly. Like, all of these are like manifestations of poor discipline and laziness. So you'll be surprised if you can like focus on one. If you can focus on one, I guarantee all the other ones will fix by themselves, honestly. Now the last one. Let me show you the last one. There it is. Negative thinking. Yeah, a lot of people have negative thinking. It's honestly like from all of this, if you're doing all these, then it's no wonder your thought process is so negative, because you have nothing to be proud of, and your lifestyle's not good. And also like mindless scrolling, honestly, that's like another thing. If you do that, then you compare your life to others on social media, so it will make you more sad. And video games, there's a lot of toxicity going on there. Bad sleep, it causes you to be more negative, so yeah, inactive lifestyle, same thing. These things make you sad. Like scientifically, they reduce your happiness. So yeah, if you fix those, then your thought process will also improve. And yeah, not even that. Like people also are so like self-conscious and they overthink and are negative about themselves. So yeah, what I'd recommend is changing the way you think, and this is definitely something that is hard, but the way you do that is by proving to yourself that you are a good person and you are like worthy of respect, and you do that by removing these things. And if you don't do these things, then you should be very happy about yourself. So yeah, anyways, let me just put this up on screen. These are the 6 things that I thought of, but there's probably way more. Yeah, I had fun making this. This is my first ever video, or my second, like first or second. Thank you guys for watching, and bye bye.